I kept it real, they couldn't take it. I'm addicted to grind, I can't shake it. I can't wait to say, mama, we made it. I grew up, used to look at the struggle. I perfected my craft and my hustle. I stay down and keep adding it up, and the rest gonna fold. I got that from my uncle. Big stepper, I step like an elephant. Grind for the family, the rest is irrelevant. I made a decision, the boss of my life. Now I move around like the president. She wanna fuck cause I'm confident. I'm always popping shit.
LOL. Hey, y'all.
What's going on, everybody? This is another edition of Breakroom Talk. I'm your host, Kyrie.
Sad is here as well.
It's Chai.
Jay, what up?
And we back episode 2.
What is we on? 290. What are we on?
What?
I don't know what it is, but it's a new episode, and we know it because we started off talking about teeth. So, you know, if y'all need to decipher what is the different episode, look at our clothes and look at our conversation.
What's the episode?
It'll
Where's my
270.
counter? Oh, my bad.
What is it?
270.
270.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, Jay.
Episode
It's
270.
Watt's fault.
Yes, there we go.
Stop taking this
I
bitch
can't
out the
wait
studio.
till we get to 300. That'd be so
278.
dope. That'd be so dope.
270.
Yeah, 300. We can.
Okay.
We got.
When will we get there?
we got
Probably
about
next year? 30
maybe,
episodes?
yeah. More likely. Wait, would it be next year? It probably would.
Yeah.
Yay, we're at
'cause
270, you guys.
I'm trying to do the math. So we do what? Two a month?
Man, I ain't about to do no
No, I'm saying we do two
Yes.
a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many we got left? We got 30.
That'd be
Yeah.
next year for sure.
Of
But
the year?
Two.
we got to just
That's
probably.
some big
Yeah,
math.
it's the middle. It's
that's,
probably-
that's some Capricorn shit
It's
right
probably
there.
the middle of next year. Probably around the same
What's
time
up with
next year.
everybody though, man? I know we just coming off of
Man, I do not like
since
no
the last
yuck ass
time
mouth.
since the last time we potted, we didn't did a lot. Shit, we done had the fight. We done had the concert. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to get like 1-2s on that, man. How that all that went?
What? As far as what?
Just
Anything that's happened in between this
Yeah.
pod and the last pod.
yeah, a lot of stuff going
I'm
on.
pregnant now. I'm with my soccer playing nigga, you know.
Cut it out. But yeah, no, like we can like you didn't go to the y'all didn't go to the
Y'all, bitch.
To the what? The fight?
The Chappelle concert?
Nah, the fucking
Concert.
Usher and Chris Brown concert.
Oh no, I'm cool.
Hey, did
If it
y'all
was-
see his ass?
I seen it on Twitter. I'm like, this boy Usher
I was
is a
about to say, but
freakazoid.
did y'all see his ass
No, I
from
didn't see it.
Cleveland?
No, I didn't see
yeah,
his ass.
apparently he hopping out of the bed on some type of pre-song
Man, fuck all
prequel.
that.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
I know, but I saw people talking about it on Twitter, and they were
He
just like,
probably did that
"Nigga, I'm
purposely.
happy that I didn't see that shit because I would never have paid to see a grown man's whole ass. I would have got the ick." And like, why is
agree.
he doing that?
I think
Why
it's
does
just-
he think anybody wants to see his lower back
I'm sure
and
that there
ass?
are women that want to see that shit.
Maybe if
There's
they
probably
pegging
women that wanna see
niggas.
that.
Definitely know
if
it's
they're
us,
pegging niggas. Have y'all
No.
ever had somebody ask y'all to peg?
No. They wouldn't even play with me.
How
like
would y'all
that.
take that?
So look, as far as the concert,
I want to ask a real question.
no, I'm but that's
'Cause I
in the
had the
middle-
conversation
I know
today.
that's in the middle of the we're
That's trying to
get into the
No,
concert.
don't get to know
You
meat
trying
and
to get
potatoes.
out of the concert.
Let's ask the real questions.
No,
y'all.
I'm nothing. Then we
Well,
don't
that's
think
great.
none of us
I'm
is
asking.
something on that.
No, we're not skipping my shit. I'm actually done with that. So y'all have not ever asked no, y'all never have been asked to get paid,
No.
right?
No.
So how would y'all react if someone asked y'all if that's
I think
something y'all want to
I would
do?
feel disrespected.
Would y'all
honestly.
get the ick?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you be done with the
I would
bitch.
be like, why you asking me that shit?
What if she likes
She's
that
like, could
shit?
you give that? Like, I'm
If you need,
give me
need
bottom.
that.
She's like, stop it. She's like,
I'm a top.
she's like, boy, stop.
I'm a down top. You're a bottom, bitch.
She's like, boy, you know you get that, boy.
You're a detail girl, I'm not.
I mean, the pink shirt, the shoes.
I'm a set of down top, and you're.
Boy, she like, boy, you know you get that. Come on now, stop it.
No, I would be
Oh,
like, man, stop playing with me,
no.
bro.
So you like your Gucci ain't your ass licked, but not paying. Okay.
So that's what it's all
Okay.
about. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Let me try it
I
on
guess
the
I gotta be
slick
the right
side.
bitch, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess
yeah,
I
yeah.
Right bitch, right night.
couple drinks in you, huh? Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll just put them
We
over
can start with a
here.
little dick. We don't gotta be big.
Right. I got options.
You scared for what?
Little thing right here, like
Right.
a little bee. Like
That gets you warmed up. We gonna warm you up.
Right, one side.
Open the canal.
Take it notch by notch.
No, China. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think. See, that is a crazy question right there.
You know what? It is just a little bit, but I think it's because it's like homoerotic to ask.
I don't even feel
But-
comfortable asking a woman to fuck her in the ass. So it's like,
Yeah.
to ask
Ooh,
me.
keep it PG. We got
Oh,
a
I'm sorry.
baby.
No, I mean no, but I mean,
ain't know.
yeah, but
She good.
Yeah.
I feel like.
All right, yeah, I'm sure she's not.
But I agree with you. I do feel like that.
They make you feel like you on some weird
little
shit.
saucy Santana.
Like, whoa.
I feel like if you
Quiet on
like
the creek.
I feel like you like anything that's overly like freaked out. You got to kind of be like.
I really think
you got to give it a look.
I mean,
like,
but I feel like eating, you know, the Understand Me
Mayonnaise.
was like a little bit, you know, extra until we got into that. If your nigga getting close to me,
I
a
actually
nigga
was
gonna be
always
asking
an
for
eater
it.
like that though.
I'm not saying that you weren't, but I feel like it was more, taboo until we started talking about it mainstream.
I'm like, I seen it, but I'm like,
I was like, I might eat that.
One day.
I seen one too. I was like,
I'm a little too young right now, but one day I'm gonna eat
one
that.
day.
One day,
I might be something.
See, look, when you frown your face up, you guys like, nah, that's gross. I'm like,
I don't know about that.
What was the age where y'all were just like, maybe I might try?
So it was. I was 21. I was
21?
20. I'm sorry. What happened was this one girl. She was a little older than me. She basically was just like, you ain't never
a little like
ass?
3, 4, 2.
like 4.
She was 32.
Okay.
Yeah, right. She was 3. No, she was like
I'm 3 years old.
She
Go
was like,
ahead.
you never ate ass? I was like, no, what the fuck? At that point, I was just like, no, why would I?
Why
do
would
that?
I do right?
But she was just like, come on, have a lot of fun and that. So
You
fucking
know?
Sagittarius is always with the come on.
Come on.
And I was just like,
Well, live a little.
I was like, would you like that? That's what you asked
But you
me. She
like
was
Right.
like, yeah, like I'm gonna show you. My ass gonna be real clean, and they're gonna. I was
Period.
like, so I was like I got turned on by a little weird shit like that. So off top, I was like, you know, fuck it, let's just try it.
Yeah, let's give it a
And
try.
I did, and she went crazy, and I was just like, damn. And it didn't. And I was like, I was shocked because it didn't give off the characteristics of an ass that I thought it would. Like I thought it would be stinky or like, you know, assy.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
I feel like
she's
that's
saying
what we
shit.
all think, though. I think
Yeah.
it's a general thinking of it. It's like, oh, you eating ass, because I'm not even gonna cap.
That's
Like,
it. Nah,
it's not like I like never really heard of the idea until that you know, that Janae, Chris Brown, Omarion song came out. But when it came out, I was just like, y'all eating ass? And then the more people who were coming out and they were just like, yeah, you gotta eat my ass. No. But the more, it's like I wasn't turned on to the idea. But like the more people who were just like, yeah, y'all not eating ass?
I think we got-
I was like, what's the fucking hype?
So
but
Chris Brown,
I didn't get my,
Chris Brown, Usher.
I didn't get my ass
shot.
ate. Wait, hold
Okay,
on,
yeah.
y'all. I didn't get my ass ate until like
Golly.
2 years ago. So it was just like, damn, I'm candid as fuck on the pot. But it is what it is.
No, like.
But like, look, we ain't quiet on the creek right
so-
now. I'm gonna be loud as fuck on the creek. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now,
Gotta be
like,
quiet on the creek.
I'm not being quiet on the. I'm not being quiet on the creek right now because we gotta have a real ass conversation. But like, I got my ass ate 2 years ago, and like, I wasn't mad at it, but
Okay.
it's not something I would want to keep on like doing.
okay, yeah.
But I was just like, oh, that's why y'all bitches was acting defensive over getting
Right.
y'all ate up, y'all little chocolate starfish.
sense. It makes
But
sense.
it's not. I'm not gonna say it's for me for real. I'd rather you just eat the cookie.
I mean, different strokes for different folks, man.
Absolutely,
but,
that's not
you
my
know.
boat to rock.
But I don't think that Usher wanted his ass ate. I just think he just kind of was just pretty
He
much
had it
like,
out.
I think he's just a freakazoid.
No, that was weird. I
let me ask
don't
you
feel
this,
like that was a
Kyrie.
part of the snippet that was
Let me
necessary.
just
adopted that.
real quick. Back.
Oh, you like your ass ate? Okay, go ahead.
No.
I'm with you.
Not bad. But what I've been, because you know, you went to the one in Detroit.
Yeah.
I went to the one in Cleveland. If you don't know by now what we're talking about, this is the Usher and R&B
yeah,
concert.
you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to know from your perspective, who had the better show?
Man, I've been everybody been kind of debating that for a while. The fucked up part about it is, man, and I think that it's hard for me to say
Give me
'cause
an answer.
I'm very biased.
I call myself not being biased, but we probably, at some part, you know, biased.
I gotta be honest with
I
you.
think
But
the
when
show keeps getting more immersive as it goes on. That's what I think.
Listen,
I think they keep doing
Jay.
more for the show as it
No,
goes
that's the
on.
same
I'm
set
very
list, though.
it's the same set
It's
list.
the
and
same
it is
set list,
almost,
but y'all didn't get to see Usher's ass. They seen Usher's ass
no,
now.
but
so
listen, I think I'm biased because I didn't know a lot of Chris Brown. I don't listen to newer Chris Brown.
That's
yeah.
that's what was my detractor is that I feel like Chris Brown did like 3 or 4 songs that was from
Yeah.
like the new album or his newer shit, when Usher more so did nothing but classics.
Classics, yeah. And I was with every song.
Listen, Kyrie, I feel like the nigga Usher is taking it personal.
Yo, yeah.
I think he's
What do
trying to
you
show
mean
this
by
nigga
that?
like
Because Chris Brown kind of hijacked it a little bit.
Like when you go to the show, it's like
It's
I would
Chris
say it's
Brown.
like a 70-30.
that is
60-40.
what it
I would
seems
say
like, though.
60-40.
It seems like it's
I
a
would give
Chris
you a
Brown
60-40.
concert with Usher
show,
featuring.
Yes, and the Cleveland show was like a 70-30, 60-40.
For real?
But more so, the Chris Brown fans was gonna let you motherfucking
No,
know
they was here.
They
Okay.
was in this.
So when
bitch.
they when they started showing the packages, like the
LOL, pause.
Don't even get me started. I'm not even going.
Chris Brown loader package was hard though. How he downloaded like Prince, how he downloaded
I thought that was.
What are y'all talking about? I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
Okay,
so
basically they had like before they came out, they had like these video packages, AI video packages, right?
Okay.
And honestly, Chris Brown's all his video packages except for the one Jay was talking about, his very first one, was so cheesy, but it was like it was corny, like it was when he was fighting a little. Yeah, it was corny, but it was like it's set up. I know it is.
It was like very cartoony.
Yeah, he was just doing the most
at the end.
Yeah, he had the bandana,
toothpick in his mouth.
Yeah, it was giving Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like Chris Brown. Now this is my thing because I feel like it was almost identical from when I seen the shit at y'all show too in Cleveland. So I can tell they doing it very consistent.
Yeah.
Like, and they practicing.
Especially very early on.
This is 100% the best show I've ever been to. The best concert I've ever been to. I have to give it to them because everything was so tight, crisp, on point, perfect. Only thing I can complain about, because there's one thing, because it's funny, because like I said, I was biased about Usher, because I believe that I felt the Usher segments more because I grew up with that shit. As much as I didn't know a lot of the Chris Brown shit, I still feel like he performed his ass off. The one thing I can complain about from Usher is if I'm going to a concert and when she said, I don't want to hear the people do that. I don't want to hear don't do this. Okay. Usher did that too much for me.
I can't remember. That didn't stand out for me. So
I want to hear Usher because like you're a good singer, like a live singer.
He killed the confession shit.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
He when they dropped. Yeah, he let niggas hear him sing on that for sure.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
he bodied that.
But that's my only thing I can say, and that's just me nitpicking. But other than that.
That's my keys. My bad. I had to figure out where the fuck my keys was at.
Hardest. I'm not even gonna say I'm like the biggest concert nigga. Like I just been to a whole bunch of like super shows. Like I've been to a couple. And it wasn't close. Like, I felt like this was peak Usher still. Not peak, but still.
Good for his time.
Yeah, still, you like, because right now, like, if you see Usher in another 10 years, you won't get this version of Usher.
Like,
this is just still good enough where that nigga, like, he was out there moving.
Yeah, he was.
He still looked good and in shape. No, what I'm saying?
He doesn't look like he's old and out of tune.
No. And I feel like he's taking it personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? This little nigga,
I'm still that nigga.
He's like he's like, because at the end, he even put the crown on his shit.
Yeah,
at the end of his segment.
He sat in that chair and was just like, I'm a king, bro.
I mean, honestly, if you say who's on his level out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that he might not be the most mainstream R&B star right now, but if we talk about influence and we talk about longevity,
a lot of people got
who
Usher
is
in him
on
anyway.
his who is on his level right now,
Absolutely.
who can tour with another nigga to the likes of Chris Brown, who does have a lot of relevancy as of this time. Nobody I realize.
And then what Jay said was just like Chris Brown let him have it. He really didn't.
You can't
tell Chris Brown was like bowing to him like this is
securing himself.
Yeah, he really securing himself.
So hard, you can tell. Like, it's competitive, but it's like such a
brother type of respect.
Right,
yeah.
on both ends.
Man, I'm watching this show like these niggas is going hit for hit, performance to performance. Like
you be forgetting that. Like damn, he do got that. Both of them was giving you that.
Right.
And then it was just like
it was like from 9 to 12 for March. It was 9 to 12. It was no intermission. Like once they came on, the intermission was like the nigga Mario coming out and Eric Bellinger.
You know what? I'm very happy that they chose those two people to fill that gap because they put the R&B, like how they made it R&B, like what is Usher's Raymond and Brown. I feel like they did a very good embodiment of what R&B is. Back then up till now, you know what I'm saying? They kept that. Having Mario and Eric Bellinger, those are very two strong staple. Yeah, they're very two strong staple artists when it comes to R&B. So I feel like whoever curated this did a very good job.
And Eric Bellinger wrote a lot of the music too.
It was
you gotta give Eric Bellinger his flowers. That nigga, I feel like he definitely falls in the cracks of acknowledgement when it comes to this R&B game, songwriting, and actually keeping the art of R&B alive outside of like the pop era. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I like that.
I was really just going to think, that was my main question, and I'm pretty much, since we got the same answer, but my other question would be like, since you've seen that, is there anything that you can think of who we got now that can top that? Or
man,
I don't think it's nothing.
As far as R&B acts,
I brought him up before, but Lucky Day, I feel like
I
understand. I feel like if you listen to his music more,
no, China. Listen, I'm saying that because
he has to build into it.
It was no seat in that motherfucker.
And they saw out football stadiums.
But Lucky Day just came out a few years ago.
But that's what we're talking about right now.
He's not even a decade in.
You gotta have a catalog.
He's not doing that.
I do feel like if you listen to his body of work, he is carrying that traditional R&B sound and like fundamentals that we are looking for. But because we're so like, I feel like we're like, as a Black community, we're so like rooted in classic people and people that we've had around for decades that the new niggas don't really have a chance to put their stamp in when it comes to carrying the torch. But I do feel like if you actually listen to, like, I'm just saying Lucky Day right now because I am a very big veteran of him. If you listen to his music, he does carry that torch.
I feel that
for
I'm
R&B
just saying, like,
niggas.
if the question is he's going to do replicate what we seen with them. There's no one that can do that.
But
I mean, it's hard to say that.
That's the only person I can say is The Weeknd.
We can only say that because of his mixtapes. But like,
when you get into a stadium and you see how how big a stadium is,
yeah, it's
and you
crazy.
see how like every seat because you look over, you be like, I'm like, even for the Browns, whenever the Browns game, it don't be every seat, you know what I'm saying? Because even when I go, it don't like be a super important game. Yeah. But when I say every seat was filled, so I'm like. I feel like, of course, nigga like Mike when he was alive could do shit like that.
Of course.
It's very hard because you got to pay a lot of money to get a lot of clearances for stadiums.
Absolutely.
So you got
to even perform there.
So you got to be that nigga. It's like rappers
no
mostly
rapper
don't
can do it.
No,
I don't even Jay-Z can do it.
As far as what? Stadium?
Guaranteed stadium.
Well, Kendrick just did it though.
As far as like sold out seats and everything like that.
But here's the kicker though.
Kendrick did a stadium.
Yeah, he did a stadium. But that's what I'm about to say. You have to like
make it apparent.
You got to be a parent. I feel
I'm
like
talking about
unless you
Drake
like
can probably do it.
I believe Drake.
But Drake did an arena tour.
I still have a very strong hand for Lucky Dave just because I understand. I'm sorry. I understand that y'all are not all the way there yet. But even with like my older clients, I feel like he goes early. He has people who are in my demographic, younger than me, and way, way, way older than me. I've had a client, she's 67.
I'm
not done talking. She knows all of his songs.
But do he do stadiums now?
He can't yet.
Okay, well, he's only
been out for 6 years.
The question is if he can do that.
He's only been out for 6 years. Right now,
so we can't stop talking about
we're talking about people who have had almost over 20 years in the game.
That's the question, though, the question is
who else is on his level? Eric Bellinger couldn't do it by himself, and The Weeknd can do it by himself, but he also does pop, and we cannot take that. I'm talking about strictly R&B.
Is The Weeknd considered just pop though?
No.
Could we say The Weeknd is real R&B artist?
But I didn't say just pop. I said he does R&B and pop.
Okay,
you cannot lie and say
Chris Brown do the same
you cannot take away from the fact that the reason why The Weeknd has had commercial success is because he did not veer into the pop lane more. Because if we're looking at his full discography, when he was The Noise, he started out in pop, and his music was R&B. It was alternative R&B, and it was pop adjacent. And because he's in the pop lane, and he has had songs like The Hills and all of the shit that he has done with I don't remember what that album was called, but when he went straight into pop and he had that gray in his hair and he did all that shit with the nose prosthetics and shit. You may have hated it.
Not the beat up one, but the one where he had the
one
old
right
man
before
shit.
it.
No, the one after.
Yeah,
that.
was it before?
The one he was the old man. With
Regardless,
the shit. I didn't
it was very much pop esque.
Yeah,
and you can't say that. Mid. Yeah, it was mid to you, but it catapulted him from The Hills with the pop shit. After that, it was because he was in pop adjacent lanes that he got to veer off into white spaces.
But that don't
in more spaces
that is not talking about what we're talking about right now.
It is, and it's in relation to you say selling out concerts.
Yeah,
but he wouldn't be able to sell out concerts if he was not in that pop lane.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. If you look at his demographics, no, you cannot. No, if you cannot discount it, and you can look at it yourself. He would not be where he is.
Like, what the fuck is we talking about? Like, what are we?
The Weeknd would not be where he was if he didn't veer into pop. Period.
Look
into it if you want to.
What's one of our topics on the damn?
I think it's crazy how we always discount my conversation when we go into what the fuck I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, if you look at the statistics, The Weeknd would not be where he is if he just strictly stuck to R&B. He is a pop artist as well.
I agree. Don't we all agree? We agree, right? We agree, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah, so The Weeknd would not be where he was if it wasn't for pop.
Yeah, but he still was still out of stadium.
If we stay strictly in R&B status, I don't believe that would be.
But
the
that's
case.
not the case though. I think
like
he's still
Chris Brown nor
we can't say that
Usher
because he hasn't
stayed just R&B artists. They literally veered off his way.
And like I said,
it's easy to do.
Him bringing Mario and Eric Bellinger into the space of just being R&B artists, that is something that you do not see mainstream being pushed to the farthest level as far as stadiums. Like Eric Bellinger and Mario are not selling out stadiums without a bigger name as Usher first, and then Chris Brown afterwards.
Post Malone to do it too.
But Post Malone is pop.
Yeah, I mean, but I get what you're saying.
He would not be that big if he was just rap.
I don't think it matters at all.
Right,
if he can sell
not
out
gonna
a
make
stadium,
my point without it being relevant.
If he can sell out a stadium, then that's who it is. Like I'm talking about anybody. If they can sell out a stadium, I think that's what he was saying. Like it's like who can do that in that pocket, that R&B and pop pocket, and I believe that The Weeknd is the only person I know that could really do that
with pop.
Like
of course.
I mean with pop
okay,
R&B, it doesn't really matter. Like I feel
it does matter.
It
does matter.
Justin Timberlake was a pop and R&B person.
No. He started
Michael
out
Jackson
in pop.
is R&B and pop.
Yeah, he's R&B and pop. I think it's
he
easy to cross
started
over.
out in R&B and he veered out into the king of pop.
I think it
starting it, but because we gonna. I agree.
That's fine. We can rap, but we're not about to negate the shit.
It's easy to. That's like easy to.
Because we all know that Chris Brown is an R&B artist. Has he veered into pop a couple of times?
Hell yeah,
absolutely.
Way faster.
But you would say
anything.
Chris Brown is more so an R&B and rap artist more than you would say he's an R&B and pop artist. Yes or no?
And if The Weeknd come out with an R&B album tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, then he's more so.
He can, but if we're gonna talk about how his stardom popped into stadium status, it's because pop was related.
Even if you start with R&B and you end up crossing over to doing more so this something, then they're gonna start to say, well, he's no longer R&B no more.
Chris Brown wasn't allowed to do that, and I feel like Usher, even though he's had extreme pop hits, we know Usher as being an R&B staple for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we look at R&B, who would be a long-standing representation of who that is? Usher has that all day, and I think that's why you're able to. That's why he's even able to say that's the R and B concert.
I mean, I like how they did that.
It was perfect.
The truth of the matter is, R&B isn't as alive as it used to be. Like R&B used to be, like I think in the 90s,
it's alive, but it's not getting as much attention
R&B used
anymore.
to be so pivotal, and I think that it's not as much as
because pop has taken over. Pop is our main demographic when it comes to music.
The sound of it, so it's like
absolutely
same with rap.
It's subgenres of it now. So you have the who would I give an example to? Kind of like how Bryson Tiller or like Black
absolutely.
is like this R&B, but it's like a little bit different. Brent Faiyaz, like people like that. So it kind of like.
You don't think Brent Faiyaz falls more into an R&B category than pop?
Yeah, he is, but it's like it's not like it's a.
I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? If I was to,
no, he can't.
Oh.
Do you think he can write at least?
Yeah, his pen is fire.
He can't fucking sing for shit though. Like
his pen is fire.
I feel like he talk sings. He's a talk singer.
I feel the same way about Black.
But I feel like Black is more alternative than Brent Faiyaz would be. Yeah. I feel like Brent Faiyaz does lean towards alternative, and this is a whole nother conversation, of course. But like I feel like Brent
these tops.
Yeah, I feel like Brent Faiyaz kind of like I feel like he's more so R&B than alternative, but I feel like Black is more so like an alternative R&B artist because he can veer into like I guess like spoken word and all these other like subcategories than you putting him anywhere else, because I would never say Brent Faiyaz is a pop artist.
So speaking of concerts and selling out shows, all that, Jay-Z just recently had I'm on what is it, a show,
three night
anniversary show in New York.
Okay, so we all can suspect that he's probably doing this because he probably got a rollout of some sort, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
like a new album or something.
Maybe he probably got like a what is it? Like a one of them late in career albums,
like an anniversary hit or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of like banger artists came out to help out or whatever. Beyonce was even there.
His daughter was playing the pianos. Rihanna came out. Tiana Taylor came out.
She's very talented. His daughter.
She is. I'm excited to see what comes from Blue.
You can tell they pour into her so much. Fucking also, I think he cut his hair.
Wig.
Beyonce cut it.
Yeah,
in the
wig.
stadium.
He cut his hair. Yeah,
on camera.
On account of Nicki.
But I also think that is a symbolism of some sort, which is shedding maybe an old version or bringing something new, or getting ready for album time, or you know what I'm saying. It could just be because you got to think about it. He's an older artist. What else is he gonna do? Pick the mic up and roll out a trailer? No, he's going to say, he's gonna be like, oh, get people talking about.
Jay-Z don't even need a rollout.
I mean, he don't.
Beyonce do surprise drops all the time.
He don't, but then why not pick an opportunity where you can literally just?
No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's Beyonce. Like, honestly, like if your wife is Beyonce and you can utilize her for something you're trying to do.
It can be overdone sometimes, though.
In what way?
So.
I think sometimes when you Jay-Z, especially when the Beehive make a running joke about you being like Beyonce's husband.
Exactly.
That's because of the Beehive.
Sometimes I feel like me and Cassell was having a conversation offline. Me and Sid like to talk offline.
Without me.
I feel like, again, Beyonce, that's like, it's Beyonce, so I get it. But I also feel like it's Jay-Z. Like, you also got your own staple. Like, nigga, Reasonable Doubt, the first night for the 30th anniversary, there was no reason for Beyonce to come out the first night.
The first night
of the Reasonable.
She sung Can't Knock the Hustle.
First night. She didn't need me personally.
She sung Can't Knock the Hustle.
And
I thought you said something about the hospital.
Couldn't make it.
I know Mary J. Blige can make it, and I guess Tiana Taylor's the reason why she was there too. But in my personal opinion, she was like 10 when the album came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Jay-Z couldn't wait to get his hands on her. I mean, but
let me ask you this.
She wasn't even like, fuck.
You said what?
That's funny. I just caught that.
The first night, she could have came out with the Blueprint the second night.
But let me ask you this.
She was like 14. He was talking to her about that time.
But let me ask you this.
She was around.
All right, but let me ask you.
She was there.
Jay, that's his whole ass wife.
And as a married man, I know you probably can understand it a lot more. But I feel like
I don't see why you would get scrutinized for involving your family whatsoever. Your wife so happened to be Beyonce.
I don't want to look at that scrutiny. I just look like sometimes pimping up the wife is such a extreme word.
Because he barely does.
But it's like he takes advantage of her. Not takes advantage. That's a bad word too. He uses her. He uses her popularity. He uses her popularity.
And Blue Ivy.
That's his daughter, so I'm not really gonna be mad at that.
I mean, but every time he has some type of controversy, he brings her out with him, and it's like, oh, you can't ask me any questions because I'm with my daughter.
Tough stuff.
Beyonce brings out Blue Ivy for everything she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. She makes her dance on the fucking like Blue Ivy do everything with Beyonce too. She brings Blue Ivy, and she bring the other fucking
Rumi.
Let me stop.
Rumi, that's her name.
At the end of the day, Beyonce brings her daughter out too. It's clear to me.
They said they about to bring Sir out too because of
I'm not rolling the narrative that they pimping their daughter out.
I'm not knocking the daughter thing because she, like you said, talented. You putting in your resources and everything to make her the next. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she may be, I'm definitely not knocking that for either one of them doing it. And I'm really torn about knocking them for doing the Beyonce thing because again, she's Beyonce. But again, my point more so.
It just seems like they pulling out all the stops for no reason.
They both do it, but I just like sometimes Jay-Z do it more, and I feel like for this particular 30th anniversary,
he does, and he's been doing it for a few years.
Okay, let him cook.
I agree with Jay.
Let him cook so we can.
I'm gonna just wrap. I was just gonna say, like, for this anniversary, especially the first night, I don't really feel like it was a need to bring her out. I just
stand on your own.
Said you want to get on this?
Can we ever have a Jay-Z moment without Beyonce?
Can I just ask?
Wait, Dre, I got something to say.
Can I just ask this question? Like, I want an honest answer. Jay-Z, what has he done in the last 10 years with Beyonce?
Thank you.
Why do we
just ask?
The Carter's album that they literally just had out.
They just had that
out.
out.
Jay-Z don't come out for
It wasn't. He said it within 10 years.
He said
right.
You said 2 or
10
years.
Right.
Can we please pull up when that album came out?
Right. And then they went on tour right after that.
Okay,
and then she did Lemonade right after
That was 10 years
ago. If it's called the Carters, that means both of them got to be involved.
10 years. Why
okay, but he just asked within 10 years. Yes or no?
Every time I see Jay-Z, he's going to make sure something is focused around her. Whether it's the 4/4 album, he's going to make make sure that was centered around
the alcohol that they came out together with.
So wait, I'm confused. The 444 album came out 10 years ago. He doesn't.
2017.
He hasn't done nothing in 10 years.
Right.
So when he does pop out and he brings her out for a show for an hour, it's like, oh my God, I'm so tired of being Jay.
That's what I don't understand.
My God.
That came out 2018. It came out 2018.
So almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, almost 10 years ago. He doesn't, and that's the album with them, okay? And that's the album with whatever family. You know, his last few projects has been very family oriented.
That's what he's supposed to be rapping about as an old ass nigga.
100%. So in my understanding, and I don't see it no other way, and I don't mean that I don't respect what you're saying. I'm saying that I don't see it no other way other than him actually being just family oriented, and everything means family now. So that means everything I do, I'm gonna try to involve my wife. I'm gonna try to involve my
celebrating the 30th anniversary,
bro.
She was not there.
But the fact that you say he used what are we talking? Beyonce has been doing more shit than he has, and she uses him.
She's the bigger star.
Everything Is Love came out in 2018.
My point is that
almost 2 years ago.
To say that he's
it's not almost 10 years ago. It's 2026. That came out in 2020.
Why not let your wife take your shit down?
So almost 2 years ago.
I'm sure why not go to an actual hairstylist?
It's 2 years shy.
Why not let your wife take
it down with her?
You're off your own timeline.
Let's hold it down.
8 years.
If he's taking out his wigs, hold on. Let's hold it down. Hold on. We can't be having a me and one conversation. Okay, look. Hold it down. Look. So if he taking out wigs, that's a process.
Just take them out.
That's a process that might be that take a long time, and your wife might be the one to taking them out.
And she got to get it filmed with her product.
Why not? Because
absolutely.
It's part of the whole program.
You're asking me why not? Of course, why not do it? I'm going to do it. Of course, I'm going to do it because it's Beyonce. It's going to make product. They're going to sell money. I'm going to market it.
Because Nicki Minaj called him out for that wig, and now he's mad.
You don't have to do the shit he do. All right, so and then it's also it's my wife. Why not cut my hair in the Yankee Stadium before I get or go to a real fucking barber, get your shit cut, and then come on stage and pop out?
Why not? I'm going to sell a lot when I do this. Or I'm gonna. They're gonna love it. This is a moment.
Exactly.
Why he can't have a moment? Everybody fucking have moments.
He need Beyonce to make a moment. I respect it. Some niggas gotta use their wife. I get it.
I'm not about to.
I don't think he has to use it.
He ain't show me that he
gotta use Beyonce to have a moment.
He ain't show me that he had. I feel like Beyonce don't need a nigga to do that.
I mean, he was him before she came around. So what are we talking about?
And that's what I miss.
He's 60.
We're celebrating the 30th anniversary before he met the 15-year-old girl. What do we need her out there for? I just don't understand. She was not around for Came Back to Us, so she was not around for, Here I Am, or all the other shit that's
his wife is a singer, and the person that sings wasn't be able to make
Alicia
it.
Keys can come twice that night, or we can get nobody. We can't be
But listen, if Alicia Keys came twice, then what Beyonce? Why he bring his own wife out? Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Facts.
Oh, okay.
If you brought Alicia Keys out twice,
where's Beyonce for the millionth time? Where
it
is
ain't
she
no
at?
millionth time.
Where's she again?
He hasn't been on tour in 10 years.
And every time I bet you,
exactly.
Beyonce's
So
there.
he hasn't done anything solo in the past 10
I
years.
literally,
he has to bring out his wife.
I literally went to the 444 concert when he came to Cleveland. Listen, when he came to Cleveland in the 444 concert, whenever year that came out, he came to Cleveland. There was no mention of Beyonce at all during the concert.
He didn't have to because the whole album was mentioning how he cheated on her, how he marketed it out.
Because he has not done anything in the past 10 years alone.
There is a song with her on it, so I'm sure that she has to perform.
Because he hasn't done anything solo in the past 10 years.
On her and how he came out as a man about cheating on Beyonce, because how can I do this? And her Blue Ivy, why not?
Not the whole album, but I would say that
the whole 444 album was based on him becoming a man, him being a dad, him cheating on Beyonce.
There's levels to everything, man.
He hasn't done anything solo in the past 10 years.
I don't think the album is even considered one of those ones by him. Y'all act like he ain't got one of the best rap albums ever.
I do love 444.
That's one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, but it's not in the top 3 of his albums.
Right,
it's not better than the Black Album. It's not better than Blueprint. It's not better than the
last thing that he's done.
It's in my top 5.
What?
It's the last thing that he's done. He hasn't done anything since
That's the last great old Jay-Z album. That's better than Kingdom Come. That's better than Gangster. That's better than...
Okay, you can say it's better, but at the end of the day, we're talking about what he's done in the past 10 years. He hasn't done anything.
What?
He hasn't done anything
He's
solo.
not an active rapper.
He hasn't done anything solo since 2017, which was 444. Nothing. No concerts.
Well,
no, Google it.
Nothing. We're not saying
we said that.
Yeah.
That's what we just brought up.
If Jay was an active, if he was an active rapper and like he did this constantly every couple months or whatever, every year or so, then I would have a problem with it. But if a nigga pop out every 10 years,
he hasn't popped out in
if a nigga pop out every 10 years and then like you just see my wife for 5 minutes on my fucking show. And that's so be it.
That's true. Now, can you ask this honestly? When he was an active rapper, was he not parading her around in every fucking album?
Please win.
What you mean win? Beyonce and Jay-Z was not they nigga from fucking My Girlfriend to fucking
My Girlfriend to what? They don't have a song until
2001.
So what do you ask me? Said that Beyonce was not in every video with the rock, or not in Rock Chain or Deja Vu?
What are we talking about?
A bunch of times.
And you named a Beyonce song.
Announcing Jay-Z as
He's riding her coattails. Let's be real.
I'm not gonna say coattails. That's disrespectful to
Jay-Z.
You don't even believe that.
I'm not gonna say that.
John, you do not.
I would like for him just to this particular time. This was no reason for Beyonce.
Listen, I'm gonna just kill it right here.
That nigga hasn't done nothing since Holy Grail.
Listen, he sold.
That's 2013.
Hold it down.
He sold out Yankee Stadium with no mention of Beyonce before niggas bought the tickets.
Okay.
He's in New York.
3 years. Oh my God! All right, y'all can't get this nigga nothing, bro.
I'm not as a Jay-Z fan, bro. It's the 30th anniversary.
I don't think you're a Jay-Z fan.
I'm not saying Beyonce.
Me, I'm not.
Hold on, don't, because you getting upset.
But I'm going by
your
facts.
blood vessels starting to go.
Just make your point. Alcohol. Come on. Make your point. You're silly. Make the point.
He's the greatest rapper of all time. He runs New York. He was gonna sell that bitch out regardless. I'm not saying that. What my point is that's what I wanted to see.
Right.
I wanted to see him
on
do that
your own. Stand on your own.
No, he could have brought out everybody else.
That's nitpicking though.
Without Beyonce.
I'm a nitpicking ass nigga. I'm not a billionaire.
If we're saying that, then that's cool. I just had a
nitpick
nitpick about Usher, and I get it.
All right, so at the 40th, if we do the 40th, can we get that without or is this gonna be every time we do anniversary? Like that's just
right.
Y'all acting like she was there the whole night. I seen the bitch for 5 knocked the hustle and she got out of there.
Hair and sang a song and
she did that. I said, don't forget that she cut his hair first before that.
That's a 30 seconds.
It just be so performative to me, man.
Exactly.
He's a performer. Like, what the fuck is we talking? I am in a twilight zone right now.
I'm not letting nobody cut my hair.
What the fuck?
Listen, she cut it down to an afro. He went to the shop and got a cheaper fade.
She
went to barber school.
He had an afro. It didn't matter. She cut against the grain. He had an afro. He had an afro. It didn't matter. She cut against the grain. He don't want waves. He wanted a dark Caesar.
That nigga has not been outside without Beyonce since 2011.
I like you, babe.
Dead ass serious. If you look it up, that nigga has not been outside without Beyonce, a part of his press run.
He married as fuck.
Shut up. Since 2011. Since 2011.
We're not gonna drop
since 2011.
That nigga don't be on Instagram. Listen, he don't be on Instagram. He don't post her.
He don't do shit.
He don't do nothing on Twitter. He brought her out for He brought her out for 5 minutes of a show. Not even all 3 shows.
5 minutes, but go ahead.
She came out and sung one song.
So why bring her at all?
For 3 nights, it was a segment.
Why bring her at all?
Because Mary J. Blige
Because you need her. Because you need her.
You got 3 nights and you need Beyonce.
Okay, so what do you need her for? Can y'all answer my question? What do you need her for?
To get numbers, to get views, to get speculation, to get talked about, to
but
get
he already
press.
sold out before she wasn't.
No, he did not.
It didn't say Jay-Z featuring Beyonce and everybody bought tickets.
They say every book that comes out on the New York bestseller, the New York Times bestseller, is the bestseller. Do they not?
What are we talking about?
Okay.
You don't think that Jay-Z would have just did that? You don't think Jay-Z would have done that in another city?
I think that Jay-Z hasn't done anything solo since 2011. That's what I think.
Because you're discrediting who Jay-Z is.
Because he's 55 and he's not an active rapper.
That's it.
That's crazy.
I'm
not about it. I'm about to say I ain't gonna.
He got the same show that I'm going to October 23rd will be in LA, and it's no mention of Beyonce on it at all. And he already selling out tickets already on that.
I hope she's getting a rest because she's gonna work.
Right. For 5
minutes.
Stay at home, babe.
For 5 minutes.
Beyonce hasn't done anything in a hot minute, right? So she probably just want to get on stage.
Wait, she hasn't what?
I'm saying she haven't done it in a while.
Nigga, she just got done with her tour last year. What are we talking about?
The rodeo shit.
Literally last year. What are we talking about?
I forgot she was doing music.
And she has another tour coming up for her third.
I forgot she was Jay-Z's slave.
Without Jay-Z. Without Jay-Z.
She been doing a country album.
Without Jay-Z. No, a country and a pop album before that without Jay-Z. It's funny how we discount her, but then we can't.
I love Beyonce.
Okay, but cool. But let's talk about them. But you're discounting it right now.
Talking about Beyonce.
You're discounting it right now. We're talking about solo ventures. She didn't need Jay-Z for either of those tours, did she?
No,
right.
I was saying that I didn't.
You're hearing me. That's fine.
Down. What the fuck he gonna do?
He can get up there and twirl his dick for partition. That's what he can do. But
he was singing classics. He was rapping classics. He wasn't rapping no new shit.
Then why you bring her out? You need her. Anyway,
I swear, nigga ain't do no. If you didn't bring the bitch, it would be like, man, why you bring his wife?
Bring Kanye West.
Where's
Bring Kanye West. Bring Kanye West out.
I just knew.
Bring Kanye West out.
I respectfully don't agree with neither one of y'all.
Your last non-collaborative Beyonce album. Watch the Throne.
And you just trolling your ass off.
That nigga did 4 hours, and y'all talking about Beyonce being on set for 5 minutes.
2011.
Okay, so that's I'm glad
Watch
you made
the
my
Throne
point for
2011.
We should be talking. If Beyonce wasn't there, you know what we'd be talking about?
How amazing the show was.
2011.
How it started.
We only talk about it because y'all
Rihanna.
y'all asses
When I went on Twitter that night, but I seen Ho,
Lil Mama.
Beyonce.
No, I seen Ho. It was about Ho.
I seen more Beyonce that night.
Man, you lying like a motherfucker, boy.
Rihanna right after that.
And Nas that
and
Friday
Rihanna
night.
right after that.
Well, yeah, if
Stop
you gonna
it.
talk about Jay-Z, you gonna talk about Nas too.
Fuck outta
That's
here.
the kind of conversations that niggas is having.
We can be obtuse all we
I'm
want
trolling,
to,
man.
but at the end of the day,
shout out to Ho, man, Beyonce.
nah,
man.
fuck Hove.
Damn.
China, we ain't about to do that.
Damn, you gonna have a
Well,
Rock
I'm
Nation
happy that Rihanna got to come back out, even though she sounded like shit.
Start squeezing, yo.
Squeeze, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
We ain't gonna do
Rihanna
that.
was the only reason we're talking about that
look,
shit.
It's funny. I just tried this conversation with said. I said somebody put on
Offline?
Yeah, offline. You know, I said talking offline and shit. But look, like we was I was looking at this video and it said Jay-Z was compared to like his equivalent to like a wrestler, like in a promise, or it will be Triple H because he was always a GOAT, but he never was a top nigga because it was always other niggas that was the ones, like The Rock or
Would
Steve
you say
Austin.
that they were going harder than
I
him?
agree.
Is that why?
I just feel like it made me really see that Jay-Z wasn't never the top
I can't
nigga.
agree with that. How?
Triple H was
Jay-Z
always a GOAT, but he was
to
never
me,
the top
Jay-Z
nigga.
was always the pinnacle.
He wasn't.
He was always the bar.
I feel like he was
became
more like a
GOAT
godfather,
status
but he
as
wouldn't
time.
be like
The
the
nigga
nigga
was
who's
running
out here
Def
like
Jam in, like,
actively in
07.
the streets.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but the
saying?
president of Def Jam in
But the
07.
problem was he wasn't never the top. DMX.
He
was Nelly. It was a Ludacris. It was 50 Cent. Everybody was always on the list
when
above him.
DMX first came out, he had him. DMX definitely was first came out. He had all that my blood is my fairy, all that
flesh,
shit.
my flesh, but my
came
blood,
out
yeah.
definitely out to get hotter than Jay-Z. But by the same third album, it was a rap.
At that time, it was somebody else. That
Yeah, I was
was,
gonna say, I think Kyrie is saying like mainstream,
who was the
like
hottest
who's
niggas?
actually getting the
Nelly was
album
hot for a
sales,
minute.
concert sellouts. Who is the person who's looked
Jay-Z
at
was
as?
all those. What do you
No,
mean?
I
he
don't
was
think
never
so.
the top one.
I was gonna say
When you
if
say
you
the
look
top
at year by
50
year,
hold on, y'all. Let's
I
not
think
talk
if you
about
look at like what he's saying is if you look at year by year, if you look at rap category, who was the top artist
was
or the
never
top
Jay-Z.
3 that were being looked at, he was not
So
ever
are we saying
number
that makes
one
you the best rapper if you sold the most
no,
a
no,
year?
I'm
No.
gonna say
That's
that.
not.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
he was never on. He was
in
never
his own
the-
run.
the
Every
top.
time
Like
we
Lil
talk
Wayne
about-
was the top at one point in time.
Whenever you talked about, maybe I missed some shit. Whenever I've been alive as a kid, niggas always talk about who's the best rapper. It was fucking Jay-Z always in the conversation.
Because you respect his pen, respect his
Jay-Z's always been
his
talking
stature.
about.
I think it's two different arguments though. I think
The
we have
hottest
them.
rapper? No, it's been
What
times
would
where
you
niggas
say,
been
man?
hotter than him. Nelly
No,
went
I
diamond,
just
50
mean
Cent went
the
diamond.
sales, all
But
of
when it was
that.
talking about who's the best rapper, it
Ever,
was
of
always
all
No,
Jay-Z.
but I can't say that either because
Alive.
he's not the best. He's not the best
When I
lyrical
say
rapper.
that's
So
not what I mean by that. I mean best overall. Who's the blueprint? Who's the
Dogg.
blueprint?
And it depends on when
It'll be
we
Jay.
asking.
Jay-Z.
It's
No,
Jay.
he's always been the blueprint.
No,
No, what
say
is
that.
nigga name this out? The blueprint. He's
My-
always
I mean,
my
but
point is,
everybody
now
gave
you can-
Lil Wayne his. I feel like we cannot discount
agree.
that because a lot of people said Lil Wayne was my inspiration.
Jay-Z was-
Lil
when
Wayne was the
hottest,
best
Jay-Z
rapper
retired.
alive. Lil Wayne was the best lyricist. Lil Wayne was the top of his time.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne was holding the game down
nobody said
until
about
he went to
Jay-Z.
jail. Yeah,
But
I
if-
mean,
but
I'm
the
not
thi-
gonna say
I'm in the
Jay-Z
Twilight
was
Zone
never
now.
in the.
I'm in the
No,
Twilight
I feel like
Zone.
Jay-Z was because like our greats got kind of killed a little bit early. I feel like he would have been up there with like Tupac and Biggie if they had all.
Yeah, that's what, I think you're talking about y'all eras, which y'all remember rap because y'all remember Ludacris.
I'm just saying, like, if we look at like people who are at the top of like are the people who are like our godfathers, our gatekeepers of rap. I feel like that's where we kept Jay-Z at. But when it came to niggas who were hot popping, who had like the influence on lock,
who's
I
moving
feel like
units?
Okay, so say
M Pimp
Go
Juice
ahead.
and
So
us.
do you not understand? Do you not when I say
I
that?
who the
I-
fuck is all right?
No, go ahead.
M Pimp Juice and us.
I get the
us?
It's the best bit.
Go ahead, y'all.
I get the argument of what y'all saying. Y'all both having two different arguments though. Like me personally, Jay always been the blueprint, the pinnacle.
He
shit.
loved Jay though. Yeah,
Like
I get it.
Wayne
And I agree with you.
even said it out of his mouth. Like he got
I agree with
Jay-Z
you.
lyrics tatted on him.
I agree with you.
But the thing is, it's like every year Jay wasn't. The thing is, with Jay was he was that consistent. Like he'll give you 30 a night, but like once you like, let's say for instance, he give you 30 a night for 10 years in a row. Then it's like, another nigga come and give you 35. Now it's like, ooh, look who's this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is this nigga? But Jay still giving you 30 though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's Carmelo like a motherfucker.
So but then like the nigga that gave you 35, the next 2 years he giving you 20 now, and Jay is still giving you 30. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really his career.
I hear what you're saying, but
that's his career.
I understand. I get that. Like, being a fan of Jay-Z, I get that he always was when he was very active, he was consistent and he was a blueprint.
Yeah, because
but guess what? When we talking about the reference of comparing them to like a wrestler or all that, there are wrestlers that are considered to this day. People say all kinds of shit about Ric Flair being one of the best wrestlers or
forever. His name will never die.
Is Ric Flair your number one of all time?
Right.
But that's the thing when you said Triple H. I told him
he's a legendary person.
But Triple H is not a legendary status. But listen, I don't think Triple H got nobody. I don't think nobody got Triple H as one of their goats though.
He's a go wrestler.
But I don't
care. But like you're not looking. But I think there's a lot of people that look at Jay as like the pinnacle goat.
The reason why I thought you was going so with that comparison is how Triple H was business savvy. How he took his.
Well, yeah,
that's what I can more so say. He took his, some rest of career.
But career wise, no.
I don't see that as because to me when
Triple H got
sometimes a rap. Whenever we had these rap debates, we're like, look who ran 05. Wayne ran 05, and then look who sold in 03. That was 50 Cent year in 03. Like I don't look at rap like that. When I look at rap, I was looking albums. Boom. Every album, whenever Jay-Z dropped some shit, and whoever was around that time, that nigga Jay-Z was equally look at the documentary. He was telling these niggas on rock, y'all better drop y'all shit, because this nigga 50 Cent about to wipe y'all out. That nigga didn't worry about He knew.
I feel it.
He said, y'all niggas gotta worry about that
nigga.
nigga.
About $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?
There
was no point in time I feel like Jay-Z was not the nigga. Like, even if the other niggas was hotter than him.
I watched a video where it was 10 minutes, and it showed you from the 1960s all the way to current who was on the top. What they
I'm not talking about
No, I'm just gonna tell you. And as it would go, it would just go real fast, and it would replace people. It would go real fast. It was Jay-Z has never crept into that top tier level, that Drake level.
You know how many rappers so high that you? So is 50 Cent a great? Is he the best rapper?
No, but 50 Cent is a goat. I feel like
is Nelly a goat? Is he not a goat? Because he's a goat. Is he your favorite? Anybody's favorite rapper? You're like, who's your favorite rapper?
You know how we had those.
A hell of a run.
But you know how we had those. So we replacing that idea for what? Because Ludacris got hits after hits.
That's what I'm saying. Even if them niggas was the hottest at that time, it's niggas that probably said T.I. was their favorite rapper.
Why we can't say the same thing about Jay-Z?
Because
he just stole off the Yankee Stadium 3 days in a row.
But why we can't say the same? If we can say all these people did and we can say the same thing about Jay-Z.
Because he did it in all the eras.
The difference is Jay-Z wasn't the top nigga. Why can't we have the same affliction for him?
Because I feel like the shit he doing now and what he just showed us is why
longevity is his best friend.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only thing I can say that I can really truly agree with.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's
something he's relevant.
I feel
I've never seen anybody last this long.
That's what I'm saying. If we were to put him, like, you know how we have the Funko Pop dolls? Yeah. I feel like he would be with Tupac, Snoop Dogg. Nas.
He would have 5 different versions of Funko Pops. He had one from the 90s. Okay. He had one from the 2000s. Yes. He had one from the 10s.
And the Jay-Z
album.
He had an when they just got the hair from Beyonce.
But he would be like vaulted. Like he would be one of the
I agree.
Like high class collector.
But
if we were talking about like eras, if we went in just eras as far as popularity wise, and we were to top it in the top 3, would he always fall in the top 3? No, I don't feel like that would be the case.
Who won't be fall in the top 3?
I feel like I said, he's like a legendary collector. Snoop Dogg, Nas,
would you stop saying Snoop Dogg?
I be killing me like,
that's fine.
Fuck what you mean? Cause I ain't on your Mount Rushmore. Niggas is not checking for Snoop Dogg that way.
Like I said, I feel like he's like an OG.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's
like an OG.
He's vaulted too. That's why I agree.
I feel like he's not just. I'm not talking about Snoop. I'm talking about Jay-Z still.
No, but I
feel like
agree
he's
both.
within that. He's within that like OG gatekeeper. You know what I mean? Like you gotta kind of like meet his level to get into that relevancy era. But what I feel like every year, every 10 years, would he be in that top 3 spot? Fucking no. And we not about to see her act like he fucking is.
That's why he
so when was he not in the top? I just want to
and that's it. So that doesn't mean he's the top nigga every fucking year. That doesn't mean he knocks out every 3 niggas every year.
Talk facts.
Fuck out of here.
When Jay-Z's drop, because we can't talk about every year. Because if a nigga don't drop, why is he? Of course he's not gonna be the best rapper.
Every nigga doesn't drop every year.
So we're gonna talk about the times that when he dropped. When he dropped,
he never felt like
reason why dropped. It was just Rockefeller, so he didn't have the backing of like.
Niggas is comparing him to Big and Nas.
But niggas think that. Have you ever? You niggas love the Nas Illmatic album, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard?
Now we about to go into a whole other debate. But we just gonna go off of what? We gonna go to historical hip hop fans, man. That's a whole other debate.
Illmatic,
yes, and I'm not gonna say.
You think that was?
Yes, I got a couple songs.
That's a classic album.
I'm not about that debate. Illmatic is Illmatic for real today.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's Dead Presidents on there? And that Dead Presidents shit on there?
Come on, bro.
Huh?
No, that's I'm thinking.
Do you think you guys say that because of your age, your age group?
It be like I think the niggas be having this kind of like
nostalgia. How we can just like it?
When he was
he like the best rapper with this conversation?
When the Blueprint came out, was
longevity for you?
It has longevity based off of
what are you saying? I want him to wrap that up.
It was a lot of things that Illmatic could have been better at, like structure of songs.
He had the best producers alive.
My point is, you can.
That's some rappers at his infancy, man. Come on, we not gonna sit back and do
that. No, my problem is. Wait.
These are niggas, the pioneers for Sugar Hill Gang, sure, but we talking about rapping lyrics. That was infancy rap.
I think that the peak of hip hop rap was when these niggas was dropping these things. So I think that's why it's so potent, and niggas can't never let the shit be, because after a while it's so many fucking better albums than fucking Illmatic that came out after Illmatic. Like we are not
but Kyrie, even if it is, you don't erase Illmatic because you like something better.
I would never erase Illmatic.
Do you think that should be right to hold a candle to Illmatic?
But we're not comparing it though. We talking about.
I was giving an example.
But we don't have to compare everything all the time. We can still like 2 fire ass albums.
I agree.
Illmatic is one of the best albums. Listen, hold on. They said when Illmatic, if Nas died when Illmatic dropped, he would have been the best rapper ever. There would have been no Pac, none of that shit. Nas would have been the best rapper ever.
I hear you.
And that's what niggas say.
Because you know what? He had wordplay, and this was
subject matter.
At the time, this was
so
unlike.
Only go for what it was
at the time, it was unlike anything a lot of niggas was seeing. It was very intricate.
And you don't get some of those albums that you love if there's no Illmatic.
Since then, we've seen it plenty of times.
But that's cool. Nobody done it like the Nas did it though.
But
I'm only going out for what you said. Reasonable doubt. Well, you said reasonable doubt. Yeah,
you said that Jay-Z wasn't ever.
Whenever
Jay-Z dropped that album,
let's see what you picked up.
So if you go from Reasonable Doubt when he was just getting started, then we dropped the Blueprint.
Rockefeller.
The Blueprint that was when that's arguably Jay-Z's best.
That's the best rap album.
So we can't
period.
say that he wasn't the best at that time.
I mean,
he dropped it on 9/11 and still sold 500,000 copies.
That's great.
After that, the Black Album. So that's 01 to 03.
I love the Black Album, yeah.
Okay, so we got from 01 to 03. So that was Dirty If Your Shoulder. That nigga was still the only person that came out in 03 that you could say changed from 01 to 03 would be 50 Cent.
Yeah.
No, Eminem was at the top. What are you talking about?
Eminem was better than Eminem. So when
Nobody
you was
was
at Lunch Tables, when you was at Lunch Tables, you was saying Eminem's better than Jay-Z. That's what you was saying.
I wasn't.
Okay then.
It ain't got nothing to do with what I personally view. At the time, Eminem was fucking hot fire. There was no defeating Eminem.
But when we had
he wasn't better than
conversations,
his shit wasn't on Eminem's level at that time. Okay. And you can look it up.
Sales, he was a white rapper, so of course sales wise was on the numbers.
We're talking logic.
Right, because he has more white viewers and more people to put him out there. And that goes back into the pop conversation.
You're gonna say hotter. Who was
the
hotter?
Conversation is if he was ever the hottest on the list and in his career. Was he ever up the top of? And the answer is no. And I love Jay-Z, but that's the truth.
What year did Reasonable Doubt come out? Was that like 98, 98?
You got it up.
Who was the hottest in 98?
That's fair. I do too.
Ja Rule, I don't fucking know. Who was like?
No, hell no.
Listen, it was a emergence of so many fucking high caliber stars around that time that I understand why he got drowned out. It was at its peak. I feel like hip hop was at its fucking peak in the 90s like that. I really do. Even though niggas like Wu-Tang, they like Sugar, what do you say? Sugar again, LL, they all that shit started. I feel like hip hop graduated to something different that was really pivotal in our.
The thing is, a lot of times we got to start giving Jay his flowers because he's still.
I agree.
Out of all when the tsunami landed and like half of them niggas was still in the water. he was the nigga that was victorious. He was the nigga that still
and everything that y'all said was true.
Y'all had a year. Y'all had a year.
It was a couple niggas that came out at that time. I don't know who the fuck Gangstar is, but they had The Chronic by Dre-Z. They had Midnight Martyrs by A Tribe Called Quest.
I get that.
And Wu-Tang.
I'm just saying that
those were all like popping at the same time.
I give him the credit for being for the longevity.
You can't have longevity without you don't be number 10 and 11 in the rap game and still be considered great. No, you only consider great after the 10 years or this has been
past
30 years
still actually doing relevant work.
Within those relevant times, you've always been either top 5 or top 3.
Yes,
if not number
and that's
one.
why I asked that question of top 3. I'm sorry, but that's why I asked that question of top 3.
Yeah.
But that's why I asked the question of top 3. That's where we started at.
Jay-Z never left the top 3.
I love Jay-Z, so it's not that I'm going against what I'm thinking that Jay-Z is a GOAT. I'm just saying that when I looked at the video, I understood the comparison because if we comparing it to Triple H is very decorated. He's been a champion so many times. I think he in the top 5.
I look at him like
I think he's in the top 5 of champions.
The Rock.
No, but listen,
you're a GOAT. You're a collector.
The Rock was the top of the game.
The Rock was, and Jay-Z was the top of the game at the time.
He was never the Rock. He wasn't
going off of
adjacent
sales. What do you mean?
I don't agree with that.
There was a time where Jay-Z was literally considered the best rapper
Especially
alive.
in the early 2000s.
The Rock was the face of wrestling at one point in time.
Jay-Z still considered the face of rap. What do you mean?
Stop, man.
He is.
I don't think y'all seeing what we talking about.
But the thing is, the comparison, like I said, the comparison is crazy because nobody looks at Triple H as a top 3 nigga.
No, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But Triple H is he's a classic
5,
GOAT.
not 3.
Yes, he
is.
And
he running shit right now.
Yeah,
he won too.
That's fine.
He won too, just like Jay-Z.
But I think they won on different levels, though. I feel
to
like.
me,
if you look it up, it's different. When I look it up, it says that Jay-Z is widely considered an elder statesman or a chairman of the board of hip hop today, but his reign as of the definitive, undisputed commercial face of rap was around 1999 to 2003. That's what they say.
And that's a conversation. And that's just a conversation.
No, that's by
fine.
stats.
I don't.
That's by stats. No, that is by state.
Find a year
that is by stats. That is the year. It said by 99 to 2003. And I get
Can I respond to your stuff? 03, he did not drop another album until 07 when he was already the Def Jam. Like, where we're going to talk facts, let's talk stats. Let's do that.
Right. And as of right now, he's like I said, an elder statesman or a chairman of the board or a collector's item, like I said.
But whenever he was actively doing his rap shit,
goes into what we say.
Whenever he was actively doing his rap shit,
that's 2003.
Whether it was
4 decades from now, 3 decades from today.
I still feel like that all that does is that's a vague statement, and within that conversation, it's saying that he was in conversations. It never was he was the one. Like he wasn't, and it's nothing
when he was the definitive face of rap.
There is nothing that can back that statement at all.
Yes, there is.
If you have the facts, put it right here on the table.
Do y'all want to read it and make this statement longer than it needs to be?
But I know I'm not going to be wrong.
You are. Y'all all are.
Tell me the year he was at the when.
Right now, he is no longer the active day-to-day commercial face of rap.
We're not talking about that. Tell me. You just gave me a range.
I did.
Tell me what year within that range that he was.
Okay. They said the retirement pinnacle was 2003 when the Black album came out. They said the undisputed king of New York was the Blueprint in 2001. They said the commercial breakout was 98 to 99.
Who that year? Who sold them? Who was at the top?
I'm not even gonna make the same.
That's the conversation.
That's what I said.
That is the conversation.
We're looking with sales and who high. That don't make you the best rapper.
I said, was he ever on top of the game at that time?
was the hottest rapper at one point in time. But if you go about sales,
that's not the same thing.
MC Hammer.
That's not the same thing.
You just try to break the.
That's not the same thing. We talking about if in a certain time, and you know, it was around that time, this like the South started going.
Curry. So Jay-Z was up from 98 to 03, and then 50 Cent come out with one album.
I'm not even talking about just 50
Cent. So who are we talking about?
You had DMX, you had Ludacris, you had fucking Eminem, you had so many fucking people that could have been, and all of them are diamond artists.
I literally asked, when was he the face of rap or is he now? And that's the answer that I got that I read off to y'all. That's what I just said.
Listen.
If you try to use Ludacris, his run was short because Ludacris by that time.
Ludacris' run wasn't short.
No, by that time, Jay-Z was a bigger star than Ludacris.
Do you think it was more than 10 years?
Ludacris, yeah. Not as a top, not
by the time Jay-Z came out with the Black album,
not debut, but when he was at the top of his game,
Ludacris
in the top of his relevancy. Do you think it was within 10 years?
Ludacris, yeah. If you think about,
did he have a 10-year run?
If you listen. If you think about when Ludacris, let's say when he got popping. What was the song he got popping from?
His first one was "Your Fantasy Seed." That's how it came out.
Southern Hospitality,
like 04,
right? Okay, Southern Hospitality was like 2001. Yeah. So then if you think about when
Red District
came out, that was like 07, 08. Yeah. So Ludacris was still in his career.
But if we go from 2001 to 2010, he was done by 2010. Yes.
By the 2010, his career,
that's a 10-year run.
His great career. Yeah, and I agree.
That's why I asked you within 10 years. If we were to go,
I don't think that's comparable. Though,
I think the last actual like popping ass hit he had was that "How Low Can You Go," and that was like what?
He was in high school.
I'm dead ass. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Chopped and Screwed. He had a couple of.
What year was that?
My point is, what are we? I'm not arguing.
All right. So anyway, I said Jay-Z. When was he the face of rapper? Is he now? He's not right now, right? He stopped being the face of rap.
I'm gonna get the stats for this because we're gonna have to go to another topic. No. We're gonna cut this and we're gonna go to another topic. Okay. And I'm gonna get the stats for this, y'all, and I'm gonna send it in the group chat. We're gonna have a conversation. Yeah, off pod. Because this is a debate I feel like is interesting because it is a question, bro. Niggas talk about this for a reason, by the way. They really do.
I really don't see why because I feel like he's still the only nigga that's relevant out of all the niggas they compare to.
I don't think that's the question.
He's a living legend.
I get that, but it's like, what's? Let me ask you this: what is the point of bringing that up if he's the only nigga that's still relevant?
Snoop Dogg is still. Wait. Snoop Dogg is still. If that's the case, Snoop Dogg is still relevant.
That's not the. Come on, man.
It is. He just put out an album like a year or two ago.
But Snoop Dogg.
Why are you comparing that to a nigga that just sold out to Yankee
Snoop Dogg is still one of the most popular people in the fucking world.
That's not what I'm talking about.
But if Jay-Z right now is doing an anniversary tour and they say he sold out.
3 nights in a row.
Can Snoop Dogg put up the same numbers? We cannot say that he can. No. So you cannot say that they're in the same breath.
My point
and we got to move on from that one right there.
I get that. I do
get
that.
He's not nowhere in that same part.
I get that. I'm going to bring up the stats.
He's just a Funko Pop, like I said.
So I'm just going to bring up the stats. So we're going to move to the next topic. Y'all want to get something like a little low, you know.
I do want to
high temperature, or are we gonna go to some shit that's a little sadder, a little bit more?
No, because we didn't get done talking about his tour.
Whose tour?
Did y'all like the people that he brought out outside of Beyonce though?
No,
performance wise, like how did y'all feel about Tiana Taylor's performance?
I think we spent too much time on.
I do want to know though, because I feel like a lot of people were ripping on Rihanna and Tiana Taylor for their performance, and some people said that they did pretty good, and I don't agree.
I don't like Tiana Taylor and Rihanna need to sit the fuck down, so I don't give a fuck.
What about y'all?
I feel the same way about Tiana Taylor.
You don't like Tiana Taylor?
Tiana Taylor's so forced on us.
Yeah, she forced on us like a motherfucker, bro.
Then I don't like after she performed, she's like in the back room singing it to Showdown. I'm like,
it's like she was trying to prove a point.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, you still sound terrible.
Yeah, stop.
Like you made yourself sound worse.
I think it's like
Rihanna
the battery
that's
in Tiana Taylor's back.
Well.
Like that, it's a forced thing. It was like kind of how they did Lizzo with us for a second.
But she been on.
But I feel the same thing about Rihanna because I feel like we're so thirsty for her to release something that we accept scraps, even if they're not good scraps. And
Rihanna looked like she wasn't even supposed to be up there. She was like,
I don't think she wanted to be up there.
Yeah, she probably was like, no, I don't want to do it.
She was like, I'm gonna give you $35 million. She's like, all right, fine.
I personally just felt like, you know, Rihanna is one of them things artists I'm gonna have to just remember for being a time thing.
Yeah, she was good for her era.
Great. And I'm just gonna have to remember Anti being her last joint. It is what it is.
I don't think it is.
You don't think that's her last joint?
Fuck no.
I
don't think she's coming out with nothing else.
She been in the studio. She been in the studio.
She say that, but I feel like she's been alluding to the fact that she
Dream
might fuck around.
The Dream just did an interview.
But the Dream is actually on tour right now.
Listen, he just dropped the album, but he just did an interview and they asked him. He said Rihanna's in the studio, so it's not. This is the first time I
Dream writing for her too.
Yeah, exactly. He's like she in the studio, so he's like I promise you. He's like swear to God, she dropping out.
What if it's ass though?
Hey, she gave me Anti.
I mean, do you think that even if it is ass? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that even if it is ass, I feel like because people are so thirsty for something to come out from her, that regardless of what she puts out, is going to get a positive review.
It's possible that it get listened to.
They get her positive reviews for that Smurf shit. And she did the bare minimum for the Smurf shit.
Even what about that Black Panther shit? I don't think that shit got a lot of
Black Panther shit?
She did a song for Black Panther.
She did one though, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it got like OD praise.
I mean, it's
I think
one
they wasn't
song.
fucking with it for
One song compared to an album.
But if it ain't good, then it ain't.
It's,
That
she
good,
could, it's just the thing
Niggas
is she
will
took
take
so much
whatever
time
type of
off. It's
scraps
like
from
anything
her.
she do is gonna be held to a light now. So
That's how I
she
feel
just got to
too.
be careful.
That's like if Lauryn Hill drops the album.
oh my
I would
god,
love that.
I would.
Everybody,
I'd be
but
terrified.
everybody would because
Same
she's
thing with
still
Andre.
eating off of her debut
late.
album.
Yeah, same
It
with
is too late, but she could go very left.
Lauren or
Hill.
Rihanna?
Honestly, I think it's a good pocket to make music right now.
You know, they should just drop a debut album.
It's more bad that it comes for her dropping another album than it is.
I don't think so,
The
bro.
Mystique just having that one great album.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think
that's her name now. At this
I think
point,
that's Andre
is.
3000's thing, but I don't think that
But-
Lauryn Hill could.
Wait,
I think
why
she
you
could
say
be-
that?
Because I think we was waiting for him to put an album out, and it never happened. Then if he put something out and it's like mid,
Because
we
he
gonna
put
look
that
at him
flu
crazy.
shit out, and people
Yeah.
were mad, but it was a good album.
Nah, I'm not.
No, some people actually really didn't like it. You don't. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that I loved it.
I'm about to start squeezing,
Gonna
y'all.
squeeze on. Anyway, I feel like some people who actually just like art in general did have a positive reception to it, but because we wanted to hear him actually like
I don't know them
spit,
people.
a lot of people were
I
just
will
like,
say, I think if
That's the
Rihanna
sound bowl
was
bitches.
to release some music, and this is my personal opinion, I think this would be the easiest era for her to make music.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like,
that's what I'm
if
saying.
she really wanted to get back into her bag, she was
Yes.
talking like, because the shit that she was rapping about 10 years ago,
Yes.
is still the shit.
You still could talk about that shit today.
It's so easy right
Bro.
now, and I think it just depends on what lane she wanted to get in. But she wanted to get in that same type of bitch. Bitch better have my money or all that type of shit. Man,
She could talk. She could talk.
It's not
Imagine-
hard for her.
That's what I'm saying.
To make
I think
make an album.
I think if you just on some more mature and you can start putting bars in there about how you a grandma or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Just say whatever that resonate with you, but make it real. Still make it be conscious.
Make a couple pop
still
songs.
make it. Yeah.
She get in there and make them TikTok songs.
Of course.
She make that type of pop hit shit. Like you
Come
put
on,
her in
bro.
there for a couple
Yeah.
months, man.
But the thing is though, I think like the further you try to the further you don't make music, I think it's harder for you because now
I
it's
think
the
if the
exception.
music changes.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
if it change, like with rap changes so much.
It do.
Yeah.
But I think right now with what she do, with pop, with R&B, where
Oh, you talking about Rihanna right
where girl
now.
rap is at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rihanna she could thrive in this. I don't think this
Right.
is really passed her up. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't think the game has passed her. But I'm like, Lauren, I don't really think I want to hear Lauren trying to get up there with these young hoes.
Because
Right.
now
You know what I'm
Lauren,
saying?
because
I
you
thought
know
you
Lauren's
saw
first album is all about like
It was more
uplifting.
content, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So it's
it's
like
also about moving on from the game and like not really
Yeah.
being too much on worldly shit. It's about like you know what I
Yeah.
mean,
You
like
can still talk about that
evolving.
today.
yeah, Apple got her gave
just
her
think
the
it's
number one
just
album of all time over like Thriller.
I
It's
still
just
think
no-
that's. I
it's-
think
it's
that's
OD,
crazy.
but that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
it's running with that
yeah,
Mystique now.
exactly.
If you drop another one,
exactly.
it
So
takes away.
you can't even live up to that now because
No,
of all the
there's
accolades you got from
It's
it.
like trying to Michael chasing Thriller.
Yeah.
He tried, and of course,
I mean,
he-
Bad was good as fuck,
No, Bad
bro.
was good, but commercially,
They always
we
gonna compare
think
you. You
Thriller
always
is
gonna
always be
compare
the
it.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens.
You
I'm
can-
not gonna lie. Roddy Ricch is dealing with
And
that
if,
right
but
now.
if you can
It's a hard
successfully
time.
tour like she can, I think it just no.
That's another thing too.
She got
like
the
she,
mystique with her that comes with that.
She show up like 2 hours late to her
Late,
show.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, do we even want to
They
give you the
accept
effort?
it though. They accept it though every time.
She one of them
And they
ones.
keep on giving. And but I mean, hey,
Yeah.
you can't say that when she doesn't show up, she doesn't, or when she does show up, she doesn't deliver. It might start
don't
off a
want a
little
chance
bit
to that.
rocky.
It sound a
but
little.
it might start off a little rocky, but she does get like her
but
stage
I don't like the way she
performance.
do
is
it. I
there.
don't like the way she kind of.
I'm not gonna say I love it either. I feel like she just take it at her advantage, but she's in the space to do it, and niggas allow her to.
Don't play my
So
fucking money, bitch.
Wayne do the same
they've been,
shit.
but they've been doing
Yeah,
it for
I hear
but for almost 30 years now. You know what I'm saying?
hear.
So it's like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, y'all been accepting
shouts
it.
out to the people that's putting on good ass shows like Chris Brown and Usher, so that where we can actually get
Chris
our
Brown
bang
and
for
Usher.
get our bang
Yeah, I
for
just don't
our
wanna
buck,
see your
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
ass.
And honestly, I don't know what kind of since that concert, it's set a bar for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can just take anything anymore. I gotta be a little critical of like.
I
no
feel
work
the
being
same
put in,
way.
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta make it match.
But nobody
I'm a-
got performers like
I'm a
that.
concert nigga though, so I felt the same way when it come to concerts. Like, don't point the mic at me and make me do nothing, nigga.
for real.
That was Drake ass doing that.
But that's-
I want
well,
y'all to.
I mean, you know,
I
I
guess,
get
like
it.
the
I'm
rappers
like-
don't
It was
really
just him.
they don't give good shows.
Yeah.
Rappers,
It's only a few I've seen
yeah,
that
It
do.
wasn't bad.
I feel like
It wasn't bad, it just
they don't
wasn't-
hold singers and rappers to the same
Performers, yeah.
effect.
It's a few that do that I've
Also
seen
good at
They
that.
do what?
that put on an amazing show.
They
Kanye,
do,
of course.
but I
Kanye,
don't. But I don't
Kanye,
feel like
Kanye,
they
Kanye.
get credited
Definitely going to that
enough.
Kanye.
I feel like the people who actually do put effort or care into how their shows go. Even though I feel like Kanye does a lot of like mid songs, he'll be like, you know what, I don't like what y'all doing with the song.
Yeah,
Next
but
one.
the thing is too,
he puts effort into. It sort of is, but it's like. Yo, I'm not changing the song because I'm fucking up. I'm changing the song because the production is fucking up, and I don't want to keep on giving a mid-ass performance. I just want to move on to the next song, and hopefully it'll be better.
I think though too, a lot of these rappers be out of fucking shape.
They do
smoking all day.
They do.
Then,
and you know what? And I feel like, and maybe it's just because I'm a girl, but I feel like because they're men, they get a lot more flack, and it's just like, okay, it's cool. Like, he can stand up there and be cool. You know what I mean? He's not singing anyway. We're not looking for him to hold no melody or anything like that. So if he just want to be half-assed with his performance, let's just let him go.
Yeah, because I think Jay was the first rapper I seen that rap without a backing track, and that's hard as fuck to do. Like
I
walking
agree.
around and like you rapping it like with no stopping and having the music actually play your raps and shit. That's hard as fuck. Yeah. So. A lot of rappers just kind of like, they really kind of doing karaoke for real. Like, they kind of rapping with the song underneath.
But I heard J. Cole doing his thing with his shit right now.
It look amazing.
It look really good.
Nah, that's a performative nigga, Jay.
Well,
You want to talk about
J.
performative.
Cole is,
Y'all know how I feel about J. Cole.
Oh my God!
J. Cole, Jay-Z.
This nigga J. Cole went in the stands and was like sitting with the crowd and just like rapping with him, like, yo.
He started crying at one point in time.
He should have had his wife cut his dreads off. Clearly, that's what he should have went to the stands.
I love this album, his last album. So I feel like, damn, this would be a good concert to go to, especially if
he coming in August. I think I'm gonna go.
I'm thinking, but I don't know. It might not make the cut. But I do love the album. I'm gonna appreciate it. I don't want the shit to happen with him and Kendrick, all that shit to fuck up how I feel about his music, because I thought he did a great job on the album. But it just, I don't know. It's I because of what I was saying was the Usher and Chris Brown. I feel like that compelled me to want to go to the Kanye concert.
That's fair.
Because now I'm like, I know Kanye gonna show out.
I think the same way.
Boy.
So you wouldn't go to a Kanye?
I said I want to, but I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna get.
Waste our money.
Curry, that don't mean shit.
No, I've been watching the past few concerts that he's been doing, and like I had made the mention of him like stopping the mid song, and you know what, let's fuck it, because he'll be like, I don't like that sound, and they keep on doing it. He's like, let's move on. But like I really don't feel like he's coming to play. Okay. And I feel like after the last 3 shows that Jay-Z just did, it's just like, I feel like it's going to be even more of something to prove.
Battery in his back.
That's how I personally feel. I was talking to my brother about this last night. Right. And we're going on night 2. Yeah. And I just really feel like he's going to turn up.
That's the bullshit, night 2.
No, it ain't.
Like, y'all think y'all can stop me? No. Hold on, cut them. I'm not doing a show. I'm not doing a show tonight. I'm going to just talk.
I don't want it to be the Earth. I want it to be Mars.
Y'all niggas, I'm in Chicago. Why am I tripping up chords up here?
They not going to get you no refund either. They going to just look at you crazy.
Oh, then I'm going to sue them. All right, so let's just go ahead and move on. How y'all feel about the Muhammad Ali movie coming out, y'all?
The what movie?
The Muhammad Ali coming out.
Was it a movie?
It's the Muhammad Ali movie.
But was it a movie?
And Michael. Yeah, it's a movie.
I thought it was a show.
No, I was gonna say it's not a series. I think it's just a movie, and Michael Jordan's gonna produce it.
Michael Jordan?
Yeah, the basketball ass nigga. No, not Michael B. They would have put the B in that
real,
bitch.
Though, that's
I really need to know this. Yeah.
Let me look real quick.
Michael Jordan or Michael
B? No.
I think it's Michael B. Bad.
Right, got it. They must have forgotten the B.
For this nigga MJ out.
MJ the director shit. Trying to get a ring in it. Trying to get a Grammy. I mean, an Oscar. They go somewhere with that shit.
Man, shut up.
I don't know. I think I'm okay with Ali. So look, I know y'all gonna hate my take on this one. I'm okay with Ali. I don't need to necessarily see this. I would watch it, but I don't care for it. Now I am ready for that Rocky movie. That Making Rocky.
Bro, I'm so sick of
nothing.
I'm so tired of
like story being milk, man.
Yeah, that's what I be saying, Jay. Like,
Rocky,
but that's Curry loves shit. Like, he remixed the fuck out of something. Yeah, they're gonna do it. I'm gonna watch it.
That's not true. That's not true.
It is Michael B. Jordan.
See, look, there we go. See, look, Michael B. Jordan. We got to confirm.
I'm definitely not watching that.
No, listen.
Why they take the B off that nigga's name? Why they take the B off that nigga's name? I want to know.
He's making a movie of a nigga making a movie.
It's about making a movie.
I don't like that idea. I think that's dumb.
It's about the. You got to remember, this made his career, so it is technically.
He is technically Rocky now.
He was not a person that they. I watched his Sylvester Stallone doc. So
this for the Rocky heads, then. This is for if you're a Rocky fan.
I'm a film buff.
You gonna love it every time they drip this motherfucker. Whether it's Creed, Creed 13,
I'm a film buff,
Rocky.
bro. when I bought movies, bro, I bought steelbooks. I bought the director's cuts. I'm really into that shit.
About they should rap Toy Story.
Y'all, Rock Nation is a part of this too.
About what?
Rock Nation is a part of the movie that's coming out.
Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, it's Michael B. Jordan's production banner, Rock Nation, and then Authentic Studios and a whole bunch of other niggas. But what? I did not know that Rock Nation was behind that.
Or other motherfuckers that we could get a movie on.
Y'all didn't even do the Tyson shit right. You wouldn't even get a Tyson biopic. I like the
show that they
Where's the biopic of Tyson all these years?
Tyson didn't even sign off on that.
But you gonna remake another Tyson movie?
That
and then
was
you
body. Ali. I call the nigga Ali because he did so good.
Yeah, he bodied it. And you know how I feel about Will Smith. I said, you know how I feel about Will Smith. I said he bodied. I always said he bodied Ali.
No, you didn't.
Kyrie, I said I don't like. I said I
you
like.
You said I see Will Smith. I've never seen Ali.
Kyrie, I said he bodied the role in Ali. I said when he do other shit, I see Will Smith. That's what I like. Literally what I said. I said that. Been saying that from the beginning. I've been saying that from the beginning.
I got some nigga what he said.
Because I remember what
you have a terrible memory. You gonna tell me what I said?
No, but when it's time for shit,
yeah, I know.
When it's shit like that,
Sarah you did the type of guy he'd be like, you know, I did say that before.
No, he's not.
Okay,
definitely.
Call him man to his face.
Anyway, all right, okay. I don't own up to nothing. All right, you got it.
You're a liar.
Just own up to this.
I've been saying Ali. I said Will Smith is a nigga. Every time I see him in something, if he's not playing somebody, he remind me of Will Smith.
I know.
Yeah,
I've been saying that.
You know what? This conversation we had is in the very first couple of episodes of the podcast, y'all. So just go to the very early episodes, like the first 5.
I said when he's playing. I said when he's doing a biopic. Oh, he bodied it. I did not say that. Okay.
What happens when you're wrong?
I'm not wrong.
You know what?
I'm not wrong. You're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me. No, you're not wrong.
I need you to buy it.
No, I'm not wrong.
Though I do remember saying that same thing about Will Smith. I'm not gonna cap.
He says it all the time.
What I said, because we talked about it in another movie.
Yeah, we talked about the Serena Williams thing.
Yeah.
He was like,
China, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say, China? What did I say?
You said that he takes over the role of who it is, and you can't see who he's
playing anymore.
I don't listen to China because she's agreeing with me. So what are we talking about?
He said, "What do you mean? How's she agreeing with you?"
China, who are you agreeing with?
No, I'm telling. I do remember saying that shit. That Will Smith takes over whoever's role it is that he's playing, and you can no longer see who he's playing anymore. You can just see Will Smith.
He didn't say that.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
I
don't know. I got selective memory. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. No, I'm a fake nigga. I don't remember now. I don't remember now.
You know she full of shit.
Fuck out of here. You want to get on my ass? I don't know now. Fuck out of here. You tell me I wouldn't do that and all this other shit. Like I won't own up to nothing.
I promise I'm gonna leave you alone.
I ain't got time for that.
If you don't get our ass, no. If you don't get our ass, if you don't get our motherfucking ass,
give me. Please do.
I'm not. No, fuck this. I'll let you be with it.
You ain't trying to hear it. No, you gotta eat that now. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't own up to that.
He never said that, China.
I swear to God on my mom.
Well, you need to stop because your mom, you better check on her.
My mom, right now.
No, listen. I'm gonna be a real nigga.
Fuck it though, bro. It's your life.
What I always said about Will is like when he's playing, like for example, I Am Legend. I look at I Am Legend and be like, that's Will Smith.
Exactly. That's what he said.
When I say shit, like I said with Ali, I said okay, I can see him Ali. He bodied
Kyrie,
it.
I'm about to block you right now.
I said when he's being a regular nigga, like pursuit of happiness, all of this shit. I'm like, oh, look at Will Smith. Like that's what I always said.
All right. Thank you.
He ain't trying to hear this shit. He wants you to shut the fuck up now.
I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be.
He said shut the fuck up.
Let it be.
He wouldn't own up to nothing. Oh, okay.
No, you own it up to.
You know what?
I do it right then.
I'm about to send you the pot where you said that shit.
No, it's cool.
No, you don't have to. No,
listen. The crazy part. I said the same thing about Jamie Foxx. I feel like Jamie.
You did say that.
I said the same thing about Jamie Foxx.
You said that, and I said Ray. You gave Ray credit.
Yeah. That's
the only. You see, I remember that.
Yes. So I'm
the opposite. You didn't say it, Will Smith.
He just said. I said the same thing.
I argued with him for a whole episode.
Jay,
it was just me and him.
Jay, I literally just said.
Ali, he was like, no. He was like, Will Smith playing Ali.
Jay,
he said this shit.
Jay, I literally just said. I said the same thing about Jamie Foxx, and he said I agree.
No, I said you said the same thing about Jamie Foxx. You said you see Jamie Foxx in every role he do.
Besides biopics.
The only one that you didn't say that for Will Smith. You said you see him every. You never said you didn't see him on anything else.
I said they're the same nigga to me. I've been saying that for years.
All right, bro. Let's just
same nigga.
Let's move on to the next conversation, y'all. For the second.
I hope y'all know we have AI. All
right, let's go to the next topic. I'm about to get drained. Let's go to the next topic. I don't even want to care anymore. All right, what's the next topic?
Got a nigga worked up.
Worked into a shoot.
Oh Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get into this. Let's make this the last topic.
My baby
yeah, let's let this the last topic. Yeah, high, low. What we doing? We gonna go high?
Yeah, I was about to say we going
make a
serious
short
as
topic,
fuck, or we going?
Yeah.
All right, so that shit
I
with
agree.
Tigger.
I agree. So
How'd y'all feel about that shit that happened with Big Tigger?
is that what we gonna go with? Okay.
Yeah, because we not talking about no deeper shit. Let's
Big
go ahead and move the
Tigger,
fuck along before we start screaming on this
the
bitch.
conversation with Big Tigger and his
Yeah. How do y'all think that little shit was handled?
What's the overall question? Should be something outside of that. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to know what the fuck was in that phone for real, but I mean,
a dick.
she did too.
There had to be a dick in there.
she
boy.
knew what was
Dick
in
is
that
crazy.
phone. That's why
No,
she had it.
I just personally think that sometimes niggas ain't trying
No,
to
I'm
get
talking
caught up
shit.
on some
Yeah, I'm talking shit. But like at the end of the day, if a nigga acting like that, you already know it's 9 times they still some bullshit.
She just
Even
gotta
if
take that L,
even if
man.
it ain't, it's like
Yeah.
give me my phone. Like
my
I
phone.
don't give a fuck.
I pay this bill. Give me my shit. Stop playing with
You
me.
acting
You think
too
it was
childish for that
necessary to
shit.
do all that wrestling and shit?
Give me my
though?
phone.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Men get to this point where, and I'm only speaking men because I only know that side of it.
Mm-hmm.
When women do certain things that put us against a wall and ain't shit we can do, like I hate the scrutiny we get when somebody's standing in front of the door and the only way for us to get out is for us to remove you or to just pick you up and try
I'll
to
be
do
in
it.
the door. I ain't gonna cap.
Like I just think that sometimes we get scrutinized for shit where it's like, what the fuck else choice do I got? Like,
Right. Either get the
didn't
fuck
smack
out of
the
my
bitch,
way so
didn't
I
hurt
can
her.
leave.
Exactly. Like, so in this situation, she got my phone. What the, like, on anybody. So
Right.
since we was
What am I
kids,
supposed to do
you
without
got
my fucking
candy, I want
phone?
my shit back. What the fuck is he supposed to do? Now then, when you start going down a rabbit hole of like, oh, what happened? She got a this, da, da, da. That's when we like, okay, that's when we can start talking about that. But when we talking about the video at hand, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. When I see that shit, I was like, I low-key didn't even want to respond to that shit. Because niggas ain't going to work me into shit.
She
about
giving a
this
little
shit.
bit of manipulation.
Bruh, for
I
real.
definitely feel like that, and it's the crying and whomping and shit.
Mr.
that you-
Tigger! Mr. Tigger!
You're hurting her.
Mr.
You're stepping
Tigger!
on her and you're stepping on her.
Man, come
He's
on.
like, I'm not doing
I'm not
anything.
doing anything. Yeah, like, I'm like,
Alex, I'm not hurting
He's like, look, she's fine. I just want my phone.
truthfully, that
Get
helped.
another
The video
phone.
helped. Truthfully, the video helped, if you ask me.
I feel like on both sides, it did paint a very accurate picture of what's going on.
Yeah.
Because why do you have my phone?
The thing is with like that is like shit that irritates me, like just outside looking in, when I see shit like that, it just like gives very like childish and immature. Like at some age, it's like we shouldn't be fighting over other people's shit. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
what are we grabbing phones and like, you know, then you got him recording and like all this
And
extra drama.
Wasn't
Like,
her son or
I don't know. He
maybe
sound
their
like
son or some
that boy
shit?
sound like a pie.
That's what I was getting.
Whatever whoever that was.
Nigga was
That nigga was a
non-binary.
that nigga was a pie berry boy.
That nigga was him, they, them. Mr. Tigger.
Knowing that nigga name is Terrence. No, damn well call that nigga Mr. Tigger.
Tigger. Damn that.
Yeah, but like some shit, I'd be like, yo, like looking at it, you be like, Mo, come on with the childish shit. Like, what are we doing here at this age? Like, we in our 50s and we on the ground tussling over my phone. Like,
And
really?
I don't know. We're supposed to be
What you doing-
married.
what you
I
doing
just
for
feel
one
like
of their
it's supposed to be
phones,
better. You
I'm
about to
probably doing the
wrestle with her?
same thing. Yeah,
You funny as
Mr.
fuck,
Tigger did.
yeah.
Mr. Tigger.
Give me my phone. If I had a, no, if I had an extra phone, I'm probably calling the police.
I'm putting water on you. I'm pouring water on you. I'm
not-
putting cold
look,
water on
See,
you.
that could be considered
Now you
assault.
took the
It's
phone.
not fucking assault.
Listen, a lot
It's
of
cold
times,
water. It's not
times,
icy.
I'm at this age
It's a
now,
little
bro.
cool.
I'm not doing all that. Like, I'm calling
Call the
police.
I can't call the police.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
sorry,
call
I
the
got
police.
you.
That too.
No,
No, I mean, it's my
Yeah.
property.
I don't
Tell
care.
that
I'm
nigga,
calling
hey,
police.
I
hand
ain't
me
gonna
my
involve
shit.
the police because that could go bad
I
for
mean,
me.
yeah, that too.
I'm calling
You're
police.
right. And look, now I'm
And listen,
arrested because I
and
just wanted my phone
I'm
back.
gonna let her know before I call the police. I said when I call the police, this is the end.
I
So
can't
there's no
even,
coming back from this.
I understand.
Don't
If
let
I
me
got
be the
if I gotta
police
pick up
officer.
this phone and call the police, there is no like we're gonna
No coming back,
reconcile.
I call
So
the
like
motherfucking mama before I call the police.
I call her mama.
Get
No,
your
I want
fucking
her.
daughter.
I want
Mama, whatever.
Listen,
What if the
she
mama
gonna think
dead?
My sister or some shit come get her.
I want you
I'll put up
removed.
the backhand before. No,
Jay, go ahead, man.
Calling the police
Said,
just
"Bitch,
saying,
give me
as
my
a
fucking
as a
phone."
man, I just can't see me. You know what I'm
Yeah, I ain't gonna be
saying?
able to
Nope,
do
I
it.
don't care. Call me, and I'm gonna be talking
I'm
to sassy
stomping
boys
nuts
too.
as soon as you think you put your
And
hand on my
did.
face.
And
did.
I'll be
They on their way.
I'm
And did.
recording like, look, yup, and did. Go get
bro.
bye bye.
Yo, come get her
Bye.
ass. Come get her ass.
Look, bye. Watch you taking her
Let me
bye.
ask you, Curry, because nothing in there, but it's the group chat. It's personal conversation, shit that you know.
I
what
said
I'm
your
saying,
wig
that we
look
talk.
ugly. I don't like
What
your
you do if you
wig.
get your phone grabbed.
Now
So
what?
look, I told her that the shit that's in our group chat, like I told her that the shit that's in our group chat, it's not criminal. It's not like something I did wrong. It's just some shit that we talk shit and
I'm
we
venting.
don't want nobody. Not even just that. It's like we say some wild shit sometimes, but it is amongst the guys. It ain't nothing that needs to be.
You talking about the group chat I'm not in?
Yeah, the guys group chat. Yeah.
Right. I'm not a guy. I don't have a penis.
Talk, we got some shit in Breakroom talk, but we talking about female. The guys, the monkey.
I'm a woman.
The monkey, monkeying around. So when the guys group chat, we say, guys, we free to do whatever the fuck we want to say. Say what we want. That's our safe space.
Yeah.
When you entering our safe space,
I seen a little thing today where it was just like it was like whenever her nigga around, she changed the background to a piece of pizza or some shit like that.
Twitter.
When you enter our safe space,
that same thing. If you grab Isha's phone and she.
I would never.
No, I know you wouldn't, but I'm saying
like
if you grabbed it and she like tried to grab it back or was like trying to like.
Well, she like punched you like for grabbing it.
Well, for
just be like, no, the girls.
Face value that doesn't happen.
But the shit that we be talking about in
there.
But
face value it doesn't happen. But
I don't get punched in the face.
Because this is the first time in my life I'm like, I said, what time is it? Tell me what time. I'll give her my shit. Like, so. But I'm
like, what time is it?
Like, what's up? What's up? Go look and download something. Like, I don't give a fuck. But. If she did that, I never was the go on your phone kind of nigga though. Like I'm just not. Like
she just what if you like just kind of grabbed like want to grab her leg and she like damn and like poof.
Hit me like.
What the fuck is in there? What the fuck? Now you kind of curious.
Bro, you never been like showing your girl like something on your phone or some shit? You start playing down. You praying at something.
A bitch from 5 years ago.
Oh man, somebody called me off of Instagram one time.
That'd be the worst. You get like a random ass text message when you. I took banners off for that very reason.
Somebody called me off of
sorry.
Instagram and they, when they give the Instagram call, the name
and
right
it stay there.
And I was like, she was like, why? I was like, I swear to God, I don't know why.
I'm about to answer it with you right there.
That shit random.
Call you on. Shit, I was accident.
Should I answer it? What should I answer it?
I low-key would be like, what's up? Why are you calling me?
Right.
Hello?
Right.
You gotta answer with attitude. Right.
What's up? Like, what's up?
You ain't tell me to do this when I call.
Titties, I know you let
You said I show you. It's 11:30. You told me to call you. You said your wife was leaving. It's 11:30.
Hell no.
Macaroni
for real.
You said make it squirt on the camera.
Stirring up macaroni. What can you say? Come on, man. Chill,
You wild with the wild.
You wild.
Wrong IG.
Hey, trying to show me that video when the bitch came in and hugged the nigga was like, hey, and the nigga started crying like, what?
Yeah.
Because like, look, you ain't about to get. Listen, I ain't doing shit. Like, you was not about to get
for further context, I was gonna say the wife had set him up, and she was like, she told like a random girl to come up and like hug the nigga and be like, oh yeah, like we saw each other like a week ago.
He was acting like a bitch. He was like,
he wasn't acting like a bitch. No, he wasn't. He wasn't acting like a bitch, but he was like, no, he was looking genuinely confused, and he was like, he wasn't. Y'all stop. No, he wasn't acting like a bitch, but I think he was just like, nah, like I'm literally about to get caught up on some random ass shit.
I wish a bitch would come up to me. I don't know. It wouldn't have been none of that.
Nope.
He wasn't. I don't. No, he wasn't. Y'all stop.
If I'm laying into it, because I'm laying into it.
He wasn't acting scary.
I know. If it's a bitch, I'm be a little scared.
Yeah, I'm be like
some random bitch.
It was a random girl.
So that just happened to me.
He was negating everything that happened. He wasn't acting straight scary, but like. At the end of it, he was looking like a little bit scared because he was just like, damn, this bitch keep on saying I was with her, but I really wasn't.
I'm telling you,
he did have fear in his eyes, yes. But he wasn't acting like a bitch.
He was acting like a bitch.
No, he wasn't.
Because he was too scared.
A man would have stopped.
He was lost for words.
No, because
he
I
wasn't
feel
even
like
talking.
sometimes a lot of niggas like will turn up and they feel like, oh, because you're going overboard, it seems like you got something to hide.
See, that's the thing. The thing about the thing that might not happen.
I know, but people do.
She would know how you act.
Right, but both sexes do that a lot, where they feel like they have to overcompensate. I'm not gonna do that shit.
I'm not doing it. Yeah.
I literally be like, Mom, I don't know you.
I'm not gonna cap. Like I'm very much I keep it cool no matter what the dynamics are. So I'm not a type of person who's gonna show me. I'm gonna put a poker face on regardless. Even if I did see the bitch last week and I get my nose.
If a bitch come up to me while I'm with my bitch and she talking about some, hey, do you remember, man?
There's no poker face. I'm going to be very where you met me with the disrespect.
I'm not married.
Exactly.
No, for sure. She wasn't being she wasn't being disrespectful, Kyrie.
My wife,
no.
She was just like,
no.
Like,
it's a joke. It's a joke. You're privy to the joke, but it's
Right.
disrespectful. Don't play with me.
No, yeah. No, I would never play no shit like that. But I think that because he actually values their relationship, I wouldn't say that he was acting like a bitch. He was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
He was acting like a bitch.
Just say that.
That's in your predicament. I think that nigga was genuinely scared that this bitch would believe.
Yeah, ain't no bitch coming out their face to hug me, even if you don't know my situation.
Believe hearsay instead of believing what the fuck you're saying. You've never been in that situation where somebody believes somebody else over what you're saying.
No, we're not gonna move the goalposts. We're gonna talk about
I'm not moving the goalposts.
If I was in a situation where I'm with my woman and a bitch come up to me trying to say that she know me and I'm I'm just can't get my fucking words together.
You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
He was replying back, Kyrie. You're omitting information.
I don't know exactly how it would go, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If that happened and then she playing into it, and
like, girl,
I'm like, listen, I'm not.
You know,
I'm with my wife right now. I'm not even about to play with you right there.
Right.
So you can whatever. I said, sweetheart, go do what you go play.
We pass sweetheart.
Play with somebody else.
That's how it's gonna start. Play with somebody else. Go ahead.
Right.
Especially if you come up and like touch me.
And then you start doing the most.
Yeah, she came over.
Then I'm dogging the fuck out of you.
You're not doing that.
I'm not bitching up like.
Hey, da-da-da.
You know, he had a little lump in his throat like.
Yeah.
She's not gonna believe me.
That nigga said 2 things. She couldn't do it no more.
Like, boy,
I'm not asking where we met, how you know me. Like,
there's nothing to talk about.
Honestly, I might not be like that, but if a nigga coming to her like that, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to.
The hug is OD. Like it's
you don't remember
like if you came up and like
she did,
spoke
though.
and
That's
did
the only
like
reason why it happened. Because the wife allowed all that shit.
Yeah, of course. But like if you came up and spoke, that's different. But like once you start like touching me and shit, now it's like we at a place where like
I gotta put boundaries down, hard boundaries.
Especially if I know I don't know you, stop playing with me.
Yeah, then that's weird.
Get out of my face.
So I'm trying to make you remember.
Get out of my face.
Like
get out of my. Y'all sent me. What's the name? But touch it. Like if I don't fuck with you, bro, don't do nothing. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna say shit to you. I'm serious. Like. And
that's whole disrespectful.
Yeah, but don't talk to me.
The only way I would have been more flabbergasted, my words would have been like, you know what I'm saying, lost me if it was really a bitch I knew.
Yeah.
No, I would have been her and like somehow my girl got cool. She's like, fuck it, pull up on them and be like, you know what I'm saying. Now you might have seen me like, oh boy, a little bit like. I might have had that face like, let me not say, like, can't do too much.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, what's
she might be like, oh, so
she might pull receipts.
Really?
I'd have been like, yo, we trying to build right here. Like,
I don't know what you got going on. What you talking about? What you got going on?
It's nice. You know,
I got your number.
I got your number.
That's my man. I got your number. So look like the feds.
Right.
Who's that? Your girl? Look like the feds.
I ain't fucking with him.
That's respectful though.
All right, bro. We gonna wrap it up, man. Y'all know where to get us out on social media.
Okay, Black People Meet.
At Breakroom Talk, our individual Instagrams is in the bio. Y'all gonna ask us some questions, DM us, all that, whatnot. We also is on TikTok. I don't know if we say that enough, but we on TikTok. Run those up. Run the reels up. Run the Instagram. Run all of that on YouTube. Everything, y'all.
Run
subscribe, share. Please subscribe to the channel. If you let's say you follow us or you listen to us on the audio podcast. Go over to the YouTube sometimes, man. Just give us a little love, man. Just check us out, man, because this energy you're going to be wanting to be witnessing for sure, man. So y'all go to the at Breakroom Talk on YouTube as well, okay? And this been another edition of Breakroom Talk. We out.
Peace.
Middle fingers to my haters. I kept it real, they couldn't take it. I'm addicted to grind, I can't shake it. I can't wait to say, mama, we made it. I grew up, used to look at the struggle. I perfected my craft and my hustle. I stay down and keep adding it up, and the rest gonna fold. I got that from my uncle. Big stepper, I step like an elephant. Grind for the family, the rest is irrelevant. I made a decision, the boss of my life. Now I move around like the president. She wanna fuck cause I'm confident. Big 8, yeah, I'm